So the whole deal with the pliers wrenches is that as you splay the handle, it has this cam mechanism that keeps the jaws parallel, okay? And that doesn't seem super significant until you realize that this parallel action, sorry for the loud click there, this parallel action creates a ton of actual like pressure at the plier head itself here. It's actually 10 to 1. So if I squeeze these handles with 10 pounds of force, I will exert 100 pounds of, crushing pressure here. And that is excellent for getting purchase on tricky nuts and bolts, as well as the pliers being able to come off of a nut by splaying the handles a little bit, and then you can go through and just sort of almost like ratchet your way around, which is fantastic. If you've ever used like the crescent style adjustable wrenches, they are a pain in the butt because you got to sit there and fiddle with the screw back and forth and reset the tool and do all this nonsense. The pliers wrenches are where it's at. And further, I use these for like wire bending and metal straightening. I do furniture repair now, and I'm always dealing with hinges. So these are fantastic tools for, putting a bent hinge in there and then just smashing it back to straight using that really high leverage plier head. So yeah, really looking forward to the 10-inch version. I don't often have cause for it, but these are the only ones I could get at the moment from Harbor Freight. It's a brand new item. So yeah, we're gonna unbox it in high speed and then take a look at the design, see how much it differs from our little 180mm Knipex brand over here. Wow, these are large pliers. Look at that. Okay, so here's a look at the back of the packaging in case you want to do a little comparison on your own of your 10-inch Knipex pliers, or 250mm, the equivalent of 10 inches. There you go. These are made in Taiwan. Knipex made in Germany. All right. Oh man, these are gargantuan. You wouldn't think 3 inches made that much of a difference, but holy crap. All right. Wow. And those handles, look at the span. Hold on. Look at this. That is like 180 millimeters. Wow. Yeah, about 7 inches. I mean, basically, you could form a triangle right there. So that is quite the span to be able to work these pliers out to. That is a pretty smooth mechanism, not unlike the Knipex. We have definite design cues from the Knipex here with these cutouts, but it seems that Doyle has added a little, oh sorry, not Doyle, this is the Icon brand. Icon has added a little something. Oh, look at that. Okay, so we have mimicked the leaf spring on the button, and that's interesting because I got the Doyle Cobra pliers, and they don't have that on the back, unlike the Knipex. So yeah, that's, they replicated it here. That's fascinating. What does this say? 50 millimeters, 2 inches. Okay, that's your total. I would definitely believe that. Let me, let's be hypercritical here. Yeah, right about 2 inches. I don't know if you can see that. Okay, just like it says on the tin. All right, I do not recall the 10-inch Knipex having a metric ruler on them. And do they have, oh my god, they have standard on the back. That's wild, guys. That's so cool. 1/2 inch, no way. Is that accurate? Yeah, pretty good. Okay. Well, that is fascinating. I really like the ruler integrated on here. I thought that was one of the sort of design oversights of the Knipex pliers, and I'm going to have to look at the 250mm version to make sure it doesn't have this. If it doesn't or does, I'll put it down here below, just a little caption. But yeah, I like that feature a lot. The button seems a little funky. What is that on it? I don't know. That might actually be the steel that looks that way. Yeah, the mechanism feels just like my Knipex 180 millimeters here. The handle grip is surprisingly soft. I don't know if you can see me denting it with my fingernail. It's like a plastic foam. Feels good though, and on something this large, it makes for a nice, comfortable grip in the hand. I have a medium-sized glove that I wear, so there you go. That's my hands for context there. And in terms of positions, this one's got 21 adjustment positions. That's a huge range. Yeah, if you do any kind of bolt turning, nut turning in your day-to-day activities or in your job, these could be potentially very useful to you. And at $40, we are putting them into the hands of more consumers, whereas the 10-inch 250 millimeter Knipex would be somewhere around $66 US. So yeah, I like it, Harbor Freight. I do think you could have gone with, you know, maybe a different color for the handles. These are a pretty blatant sort of knockoff of the Knipex, but you did it reliably and you did it pretty well. The deal is here, Knipex let the patents expire on its plier designs. That includes the pliers wrenches and the Cobra pliers. So yeah, if you're thinking there's some fishy stuff going on, there isn't. It's just Harbor Freight has taken up the reins of replicating these and putting them in a price point that more people can access, and I'm kind of for that. And if they come out with a version that's like a 7 or 8 inch version, I will definitely get that to compare to my Knipex here. And because I just will give them away as gifts if I don't want them. I love these pliers. So yeah, thank you for joining me on this quick comparison. My cat Zeb is very curious right now as to what's going on. Hi Zeb. Thank you for joining me. If you want to see more content like this, including tools, I do fountain pens, other EDC pens, writing. I do multi-tools and typewriters. Zeb, if you want to see more of this kind of thing, like Zeb, do the things, and I'll catch you on my next video. Thanks. Bye.